In politics, we have been together, then we have been adversaries, then we have been again back together. And that's how politics is. Depending on a lot of situations and local situations and factors, political dynamics keep changing. But in spite of that, I have always seen Mr. Limison, our Deputy Speaker, as somebody who has always been humble, always been gentle, and no matter how much you raise your voice and shout, he will always smile. He will always smile. And I think that quality is very much required when you're sitting on that chair, because you'll have a lot of people saying a lot of things, but you have to maintain your patience. And you have to always smile and carry everybody along. Second, I've always seen him to be very, very fair and very just. He tries to balance. He's not a person who tries to pick and choose. He's very fair to everybody. And I think that's another quality that is required when you're sitting on that very important chair with a very big responsibility. And I'm sure that he will be able to do justice to this very important responsibility that this entire House today has given to our newly elected Deputy Speaker.
He stepped into this very challenging arena of public life. The most challenging part is always, we know, in the whole, different stakeholders are there in our given democratic system, but I think the challenges that we face as elected representatives, as MDCs, MLAs, MPs, I think the challenges are much more diverse and something which is beyond compare. And having known all these challenges, he has stepped into and he has continued. I've known him while he was a social worker, taking up small issues to address the concerns of young men and women, the concerns of people in the most difficult area where he resides. And as Honorable Chief Minister has described him, yes, he is known for his honesty, humility, and simplicity. He is the most generous man also. He is the only man whom I have known who is ever willing to pave the way for others also. Remember when he was a minister in charge, he agreed to vacate his seat on my request and pave the way for us to induct somebody else. Such a magnanimity. I will remember, and I should remind everyone that it is very difficult. I think we have all gone through this. It is very, very difficult to find someone amongst our political class. Because sometimes, even though the member himself may be willing, but then we are always under pressure by our own electorates, our supporters. So to somehow carry the people along with that decision, it itself shows his caliber, his efficiency, and his connect with his people and his capacity to also convince others.
Limison Sangma, who is one of the senior members of the Second House. He being elected for the third time, and he had served in different capacities in the government. I have no any doubt of his competency to manage the affairs of the House. However, I would like to remind him that when he is in the chair, or when he sits in the chair, he should always remember that he should maintain an unpartisan attitude to all the members, be it in opposition or from the ruling. We should keep equal opportunity to each and everybody. And we should consider mostly members from the opposition that they should be given the ample opportunity to bring debate and discussion. I take this opportunity also to express my deep gratitude to all the members of this August House for electing me as a Deputy Speaker in the beginning of this term and gave me the opportunity to serve for 2.5 years. And I would like to say that during this tenure of my Deputy Speakership, while I was presiding over the House, I think I might have been hurt to somebody else. So I would like to apologize all the honorable members here in the August House to excuse me for that. I won't speak so much. Once again, I would like to congratulate our newly elected Deputy Speaker, Sri Limison Sangma, and I wish that a very successful career and may the Lord shower His manifold blessing on him in his future life. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I also rise to join the Honourable Chief Minister, Leader of the House, the Leader of the Opposition, Dr. Limison Sangma, then Deputy Speaker, Timothy Dishira, in congratulating Limison Sangma for being elected unopposed as a Deputy Speaker of this August House. There's a saying which goes like, as mentioned by the Leader of the Opposition, Limison is a person who's always a person who is kind-hearted, generous, and even ready to vacate a space for others. So I believe that when you do good things to others, good things comes back to you. It happens. This is very, very real and very practical in life. And we have heard just now from the Honourable Member Timothy himself that what he has mentioned just now prove and convince all of us that good things to others, good things comes back to you.
Be elected to this coveted post is a dignity that many of us have the opportunity to occupy. Mr. Speaker, sir, you know the post, how much pressure you got to withstand. In one side, you got to listen to the treasury bills, and the other side, you got to listen to the opposition bands. And the thing is that you act just like a referee to maintain the neutrality, but then House runs on the basis of the majority. So we got to listen to the majority side of the House. But as our former Deputy Speaker told, and also our leaders was told, that you need to have the patience to withstand all this pressure. And I believe, and I have seen from quite a long time back, Mr. Limison Sangma, he is the powerhouse of patience. He has all the patience. I have never seen him to get annoyed or angry. He will be always smiling, and I would hope that he will run the House in a effective manner to the extent to withhold and uphold the legislative procedure of the House.
All speakers and all today, once again, has marked another important occasion in the history of our Assembly, as we extend our warmest felicitations to Sri Limison Sangma, who has been appointed unopposed to the office of the Deputy Speaker of the Meghalaya Assembly. This unanimous election is a clear reflection of your confidence and trust that Sri Limison Sangma, with his experience, wisdom and commitment to the public life, will rise to this responsibility with distinction and fairness, upholding the traditions and decorum of this assembly. So on behalf of all the members, I express our collective joy in his unopposed election. It is indeed significant that the mandate comes from cross-party lines, affirming that the office of the Deputy Speaker belongs to the whole House, not just to one side. This unanimity strengthens the democratic spirit that guides our work and sets a shining example for our people. Honorable Deputy Speaker, I welcome you to this high office. I assure you of my fullest cooperation in carrying out the responsibilities entrusted to you. Together, we shall strive to maintain the dignity, efficiency, and inclusiveness of our Assembly, ensuring that it continues to stand as a true temple of democracy for the people of Meghalaya. Before I wind up, I would also like to sincerely thank the empaneled chairman who had assisted me during this session. Without your help and support, I would not have been able to conduct this session quite efficiently because of your help. And we were able to see that this assembly had run without the Deputy Speaker till then. But I once again thank each one of you, panel members. So once again, on behalf of the House, with all my heart, I congratulate you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, once again, and I wish you success, strength, and wisdom in this noble responsibility. Thank you. Now I give time to you if you want to respond.
Honorable Speaker, sir, Honorable Chief Minister, sir, and Honorable Leader of the House, Opposition, Honorable members, and my dear people of Meghalaya. My heart is full of gratitude. Thank you for the trust you have placed on me. In choosing to serve as your Deputy Speaker, uncontested is a profound honor. My journey to this August House began from my hometown of Sangre, with initial stops in Tura and Ceylon. Along the way, I have learned that the true leadership is not about holding power, but about serving people with humility and integrity. I pledge to bring God's blessings into this house, into this role every single day. To the citizens of Aksangre, I owe everything. Your support is the foundation of my service. I also extend my sincere gratitude. Thanks to my party, the National People's Party, and to our visionary Chief Minister for his unwavering guidance. To each of my colleagues in this August House, I express my appreciation for the confidence and encouragement you have shown in me. I wish to place on record my respect to the outgoing deputy speaker for his commendable service. To our esteemed speaker, sir, I look forward to working alongside with you to ensure that this assembly functions with efficiency, dignity, and fairness. The question is not about standing on one side or the other. It is about standing firmly on the side of justice and fairness. And I will ensure that every member, whether from the government or the opposition, has an equal opportunity to be heard their voices. And that our debates made respectful, constructive, and dedicated to the well-being of our people. Every voice matters, and I'll be here to amplify it. Our beloved state has a proud history of leadership, and these are the contributions of the Kasis, Judges, and the Garas. Let us continue this tradition through meaningful dialogue, collaboration, and with mutual respect. Together, let us make this house the actual reflection of our democratic ideas, a place where every citizen feels represented and every voice carries weight. Thank you. Terima kasih.